What if one of the most recognizable women in television spent years balancing two completely different realities, and most people never noticed? For decades, Barbara Walters appeared calm, confident, and completely in control. Millions watched her interviews, trusted her questions, and admired her groundbreaking career. But behind the polished image was a far more complicated story that many viewers are only beginning to fully appreciate. Imagine breaking barriers in an industry where women were rarely given the same opportunities as men. Barbara didn't just enter that world, she changed it forever. She became one of the most influential journalists in television history, interviewing presidents, celebrities, and world leaders while earning a reputation for asking the questions nobody else would ask. At first glance, her life seemed almost perfect. Fame, success, and respect followed her for decades. But here's where the story gets interesting. What most people don't realize is that public success often hides private struggles. While viewers saw a confident television icon, Barbara was also navigating personal challenges, relationships, family responsibilities, and the immense pressure of constantly being in the spotlight. The surprising part is that this double life wasn't necessarily about secrets in the dramatic Hollywood sense. It was about the gap between public perception and private reality. The version audiences knew was only one part of the story. Like many successful people, she carried burdens that cameras rarely captured. As social media users revisit her legacy today, many are expressing admiration for her resilience. Fans often comment on how she managed to remain composed while facing obstacles that could have overwhelmed others. The conversation has shifted from simply celebrating her achievements to appreciating the strength required to achieve them. But fame creates a strange illusion. We often assume public figures are exactly who they appear to be on screen. Barbara's story reminds us that every celebrity, no matter how successful, is also a human being living a life beyond public view. In the end, perhaps that's the real revelation. Barbara Walters didn't live two lives because she was hiding something extraordinary. She lived two lives because everyone does. One life is what the world sees. The other is the personal journey filled with challenges, doubts, growth, and resilience. And sometimes, understanding that difference is what makes a legacy even more remarkable.